And there you go. A pair of bald eagles, the usual pair, in the backyard, the large backyard. And golden eaglet is being heard in the background on the rock face. I have not spotted her yet to film her, but you will hear her. And I forgot my phone battery, so I need to go to fetch that at some point. It's 29 degrees. It was 25 earlier. I thought I'd wait that it warms up, but they might be gone by the time it warms up. They're basking in the sun to regulate the thermal regulation. There you go, you can hear your eaglet. I still can't spot it. It's going to perch to bask in the sun too, like the bald eagles. And I cannot see my screen, the sun is shining on it. And I'll zoom in on one of them in a while, but I just thought we would watch the pair first. And I hope the picture is good. With the sun, I cannot really tell. And I am not inside, so I don't have my tablet with me to type. So I'll try to keep up with the comment if I can see them. And I am not inside, so I don't. But I've got my other phone, as you heard. Oh, and the next door farmer is driving like a lunatic by the tree. Also, the tree is on this property. Hey, Snooks. Yeah, I've got the bald eagle's pair, and you can hear golden eaglet on and off in the background. She's still here. And it is 29 Fahrenheit. It warmed up. It was 25 earlier, which made it super cold. And I just thought that I would show you the pair, and then I can zoom in on the one on the front if you let me know what you want. Do you want the view to remain like that, or would you like me to zoom in on the front one? Yes, I'm fine, Gavin. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well. Well, you are the viewers, so you tell me what you want. It's not like if I'm under the trees with a skunk where I can't, quite go there like last night. I suppose we could zoom in for a bit. Let me know if the picture is clear, because I've got sun right on my screen. We've got the ravens out, we've got golden eaglet, and we've got the bald eagles, and the squirrels have been in and out. Mishka Fatso squirrel was frozen. I went to put nuts on a nest tree at 5:30 this morning, and the poor girl was so cold. Well, she looked cold to me. Yes, sunny, blue sky, but you know what? Very cold. Last night was a beautiful sky. I took some pictures and put them on my community post and saw quite a few shooting stars. I didn't expect that. And one of them was so much bigger than the others and a bit slower. I wish I would have had my other phone in my hand, but then again, I wasn't expecting it, so I don't think I would have got the picture unless I would have filmed. But the night camera shows the stars, the video doesn't. And this tree is half dead, like the one that was next to it, but we keep all dead trees. We don't take them down as the rapture perches and perfect for raptures. So we never take them down. If they come down, it's on their own. Oh, the two ravens just passed me. And this is a pair that comes every year with a fledgling when they've got some. And that's a pair when it's -30, I'll have some fish, whole fish, and place it by the tree where they are, and they actually let me walk under the tree. Well, the female does, not the male. Hi, God bless America, long time no see. I hope you're well. Hi, Shannon, Stewart. I'm going to try to go on the shade with my other phone and share some links. God bless America. God bless America's got a great channel. It's all drone, and he films the sunsets and maybe sunrise, all in shorts. Followed him for quite a few years. Hey, Melon Pip. I don't know if you can hear golden eaglet in the background. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Melon Pip. Linda, Snooks, Gavins. I don't think I missed anyone. And I'm vertical for the birds because it takes a lot of engineering, as you saw this spring when I was filming golden eagles incubation. Yeah, because of the way the phone sits on my scope, it takes a lot of engineering to keep it sideways. And I want it to be quick to set up. First, it's cold. Second, I don't know how long the bald eagles will be here. And I'm just curious, as do they have babies in the nest? Thank you, whoever removed that link. Yeah, he was there last. Yeah, he comes once in a while here. God bless America. But I'll tell you what, the notifications are really bad. And it's not just on, political channels. I'm not even getting notification for music channels who purely do music, no hot topics. Latest one, like I follow a channel called 15's Bend. I used to get all these notifications. They're still turned on all. I turned them off, turned them back on, unsubscribed, resubscribed. I'm not getting the notifications. It's like random. I've got most of the channels I follow on all notifications. I'm getting 10 notifications a day instead of many, many more. So I'm not clear on what's happening with the notifications. Hey, citizen. Hugs back, CS. Yeah, it's a while I haven't seen God Bless America too. Yours notification just started to show up again yesterday or the day before God Bless America. And when you've got too many subscriptions, then you lose track and you kind of rely on those notifications. Yeah, or the day after snooks. So like the regular streams, Indie 15th, I know when to look out for it. But like when she came on Wednesday, I didn't get a notifications for that. I finished work, I turned on YouTube and I went, what? And then I went in my notifications, I had nothing, but there she was live. And for the newcomers, we've got the pair. And I'm going to stand under the, I don't know if we can see it that way. I'm going to stand under the hanger to try to have some shade and look towards the rock face to see if I can spot our little zoo girl. Can you hear her? That's Eaglet. On the 18th of November, she will be 7 months old. And I hope Snooks is correct. I can't see her. I hope Snooks is correct that she'll just stay here. Maybe she could be the babysitter for Mama and Papa on the next set of eaglets. And you know how life has rules on routines, on habits, and there is always a human breaking the exception, being the exception to the rule. Maybe Eaglet will be the exception to the rule. Maybe she'll just stick around and never leave. We had 25 last night. It was supposed to be the lowest 29. It actually went to 225. I hope so, Snooks. I've never got attached to an eaglet because I know they come and go. But for some reason, I feel attached to this one. And I don't like being attached. God certainly works in mysterious ways. When I first got this job, I was like, why would I work here? And then I went outside and I went, yeah, I could work here. Then I saw the wildlife, and my job is insane. But you cannot beat those views, nature, and it's all natural. The deer doesn't rely on food, they come and go. That's why on some stream I have some, on some stream I don't. And they're really on property. I'm not filming through a fence, pretending it's the backyard of the property. And I don't have to use filters or anything. Yeah, I'm sure it might look better if I used filters or AI, but I don't want to. I want to keep it authentic, relaxing. And I want you all to see what I actually see without making it up. You should both try to come to Colorado. And you'll see how it is. Or California, I suppose, or New York. Oh, I spotted eaglet, but it's flying like crazy. There is nowhere I can follow it. I guess it's trying to warm up. It's above the rock face. I wish it would land. I'm keeping an eye on it. And work just texted. I've been ready for 2 weeks. We've have already had frost. Last night was the coldest one yet. But everything's been winterized. I wish I could see my screen better. I could zoom in on its face. But I don't want to mess it up. Oh, and I need to look if Eaglet landed. Oh, I think it did, but not sure. I don't know if that's a rock or Eaglet. Could be Eaglet. Well, if it's still there once we're done with bald eagles, I'll zoom on it. Second eagle is still there too. And I'm hoping Mishka Fatso don't come out because they're 200 feet from a tree. Yeah. It's very unpredictable in Colorado. Last year we had one tiny snow and that's it. No rain during the spring. Then we had 3 huge downpours, which washed out all the roads on the property. 4 inches in 20 minutes. I actually filmed one of them because I was filming Eaglet. And I decided to film the storms through the window and then went back on the rock face when it stopped. And Mama had made Eaglet stay out of the cave for the storm and it got soaked. And it was not happy. It was doing a lot of yapping at Mama. So it's very unpredictable here. 2 days ago, it was 73 degrees. Oh, it's going to poop. Maybe. Hey, Nenis Yahir. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notification to all. I don't actually schedule streams because I never know when animals are going to show up. Nothing like being free, right? They come and go at their own pace. Everything is filmed on a private property. And the private property is set up where we don't do sprays or whatever, so wildlife feels safe coming around. We go as far as piling up twigs and branches for the raptors so they can just pick from a huge pile. could zoom out for a bit if you want. So you get to see both. I don't know if the other one is still here. Yes, it is. Okay. It's on the left, at the bottom, behind branches. So eagles perches a lot. Eagles perch a lot on rock face trees to bask in the sun in their feathers. This is how their feathers work. The thermal regulation. So when it snows, it's very cold. They still feel warm. And this is why they just perched, not doing much. And quickly, I'm going to show you golden eaglet. I spotted her, she moved, and she's in a nice spot. So, and we'll come back on the bald eagles, but I'm going to move you to look at the golden eaglet. And golden eaglet will be 7 months old on November 18th. It should have migrated mid-September, end of September at most. It was the earliest fledge I ever observed here in the last 11 years. It fledged on July 4th, but for some reason has not migrated yet. So, hi, Happy Cappy. So I'm going to show you golden eaglet, and then I'll come back on the bald eagles. Just hang on. I've got to turn around, go up, and we might have the sun, because that rock face faces east. Now that's a rock. Where did I see it? A bit further down, I think. There you go. So just give me time to zoom in. Remember, I'm a mile away from this rock face, looking 800 feet up. And I'm using just a phone on the scope. And I'm hoping, oh, I'll have to refocus on that just a moment. All right, let's refocus. Oops. And I've got the sun in my eyes. The sun is right in the scope lens, so it might not be perfect, but I wanted you to see that eaglet is really still here, November 9th. All right, I don't know if the picture is very clear because of the sun. But you can see that she is really still here. I'm trying to do a short, so I'll get back right away to the bald eagles. So we'll go back to the bald eagles. You have golden eaglet on the property. And then if I go down, sorry, you're going to get dizzy. I've got to find the tree, and I've got the sun, the right tree. Trying to refocus, just, oh, I've got that branch in the way. Is the picture good? Try to refocus on that one. Just bear with me while I try to center it. And someone will need to guide me. I've got the sun. All right. But I wanted to show you that golden eaglet was really there. I find it exciting. No eaglet ever stayed this long here. And they fledged out much later. Most of them, all of them, fledged mid-July to end of July. That one fledged at 10 weeks old. No, Happy Cappy, the mom and the dad come every other day and fly with it and play with it. It's also, they try to give him or give her the cold shoulder. And Eaglet is not taking no for an answer. Oh, one of the eagle flew away. The one in the back branch just flew away. And it's going on another tree by the river, by the rock face. And I'm guessing they're going to stay away from the middle of the rock face because of golden eaglet. I can guarantee Mama and Papa are not far. And the golden eagles will chase the bald eagles. That happens only when we have an eaglet in the picture. So far, this is the first time that I have been able to film a golden eaglet. I've never filmed a golden eaglet in November. Never. The latest I did, I think, was last year. And I think they left on the 10th of October. and they had fledged a lot later than this one. And if this pair have babies, they'll bring the babies around December or January. And we've got a raven that might land on the tree. No, past the tree. What a pity. I feel very blessed. If I look east, I've got golden eagles. If I look north, because that's a north tree, I've got bald eagles. And I bet you if I looked around the pasture, I would see deer or coyotes. And I'm right by Mishka, aka Fatso Squirrel. Let me check if she's looking out of a window. Nope. I wish I could see my screen better, because then I could really zoom in. Can you hear the raven? And I've got the ravens too. What else can I ask for? And so many beautiful shooting stars last night. One of them was huge and so slow. I'm hoping bald eagle flies to the lake. If it does, it's got to go south, so it might fly right above me. And I've got my other phone to try to catch it in flight. I missed it this morning. It came from the lake or reservoir to this tree. And by the time I grabbed my phone, it was already past. try to go up a bit and maybe zoom on its face to make it interesting. But I'll have to refocus, I guess. Bit more up. Ah, it's a manual scope, so bear with me. I hope the picture is still clear. If someone could let me know, yes or no. I've got the sun on my screen, so I can see very little. Hey Yao, long time no see. Is the picture clear enough? I've tried to zoom in a bit so we can see more detail. But I've got the phone right in my screen, so it's hard for me to see the resolution. Yeah, at the beginning of the stream, we had the pair of bald eagles. And then I turned around to face east, and golden eaglet is still here. I don't have that kind of money. If I did, I wouldn't be working on this property, would I? And yeah, I could monetize and I could buy the equipment, but then it would involve being a lot more on streams. And I do it when I'm not at work, and we all know I work a minimum of 12 hours a day. And some days are busy, some days not so busy. And I don't want the stress of a monetized channel. I've got enough on my plate. It would take the fun and relaxation of the channel away. And really, I'm not going to make money of something that I am blessed to see daily free of charge. It feels wrong to me. It's most unlikely not wrong, but it feels wrong to me. It's a blessing that I'm sharing with everyone else. But hope you well, Yahoo Blackbeard. Going to look if Eaglet is still. Yeah, Eaglet is still up there too, basking in the sun, and the other eagle went on a tree along the river. If they have eaglets, they'll bring them on property from the nest. The nest is out of the property a bit more north. But they every year bring their eaglets here for goose. Anytime from end of November to January, depending on when they're hatched and fledged. But with golden eaglet being still here, this might change things, I don't know. Golden eaglet is a month to 6 weeks late on its migration. Earliest fledge, latest departure. And she might stay, which would be neat. There is an exception to every rule, right? And the other eagle might come back on the tree. I'm waiting it out, hoping she will fly south. And then she'll come right at me, and I've got my other phone in hand to film it. Cannot see my screen. Going to try to move it a bit this way. Actually, I'm going to do a behind the scene filming. Film my scope and where I'm looking at. And this is me live streaming. Bald eagle. Just giving you a behind the scenes view. I'm really using just a cell phone on the scope. And then we've got golden eaglet over there. Perch somewhere, like here, in the center. And this is behind the scenes. me while I'm streaming doing a short. I'm filming right now. Bald eagle on the stream. Beautiful dates on the now. On the other hand, we have golden eaglet. This as I film them on my stream and then back to Bald Eagle. Going to try to focus it a bit more. That might be better. Other one might be coming back. So the other one might be back, but nope. It's close by, I just can't see it. It's so cold. My phone screen protector is actually lifting up from my phone. quality changed. Not sure why the quality has changed. I had not touched anything. How is the quality, Linda? The quality changed on me. The picture, is it very blurry? Oh, my signal has gone way down. That might be a bit better. I had to move my signal box. That's better. My signal keeps switching. I'm going to have to disconnect. I'm going from 1 bar to 5. That's what happens when you're in a canyon in the countryside with foothills all around you. All right. I'm going to end the stream due to unsettling signal. Oh, it's coming back for now. I have to hold, no, it's gone back. So I'm just going to disconnect for now because it's affecting the quality of the stream a lot. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Blessings, and have a blessed day. Bye.